Welcome back, Sagittarius. This is a general message intended for those who need it the most for September 15th through the 30th. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Check your other signs for more. During this time, there is a lot going on astrologically. Mercury enters Libra, Venus enters Virgo, Venus squares Uranus, solar eclipse in Virgo, and new moon in Virgo. Mars enters Scorpio, Sun enters Libra. Happy birthday, Virgo and Libra. For more, I have videos on my channel page, or you can connect with me directly for a more personalized message. Check the weekly messages for a more in-depth perspective on the astrology happening now. Sagittarius, I am using the Earthwoman Tarot today. Let's get started for your general message. This is your message for September 15th through the 30th, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. That signifies splitting the deck. And I got a phone call. What is going on? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to pause this. Just give me 2 seconds. Well, that was interesting. Just some good news, I guess. But is it real? We'll find out. And even in your pre-shuffle, I was kind of getting energy of like, is this real? Is it something that I can trust kind of energy? So that signified splitting our deck. We had already done that. I'm going to put the cards down. We're going to split the deck. But I had to pause it, so oh my gosh, I'm not gonna do that. Let's shuffle to give it a few shuffles, just to show that this is something that I'm not like changing the cards around. I don't want to get this new bug. We are going to, that's signified split the deck. There we go, doing things proper. See what's in your cards for September 15th to the 30th. Get the Hanged one, it's in reverse. Strength in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. Big shift happening. There's been a resistance to it though. Ace of Swords in reverse. Hierophant, disconnecting from someone. You could be in a masculine energy. This is speaking of a masculine energy. This masculine energy, there could be lies. There could be a detachment. There could be putting weapons away in essence. This could be like someone who is learned a lot from the situation as well and potentially embraced the change. Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, there's some kind of sabotage here. What's going on with that? We're going to find out more. Two of Wands in reverse. Someone's focusing on the sabotage of a particular situation here. Interesting. So this might be around the masculine focusing on sabotage. They could be sabotaging the situation. You're feeling called to disconnect. With the Two of Wands in reverse, this is not seeing a future with them. You get a bright idea here. Something's changed. The change that you were resisting is now taking place. But the Nine of Pentacles is in reverse. This tells me that maybe you're not in exactly the best spot to make major decisions right now. Even though you have a great idea, you've been able to set yourself free from something. Oh, I love that. But there's some kind of sabotage. What's going on? What's that about? Tell me about the Seven of Swords is in reverse. There's some cards off the table. Let me grab that. A whole bunch of cards off the table. Wow. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords in reverse here. Then we have to take what you can to go. Then we have the Eighth Sword being out of this. Do you grasp this? There's something like you're keeping yourself stuck in a situation. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords in reverse. Thank you. Got a couple cards here. We got the Six of Swords in reverse and the Star in reverse. This is kind of like avoiding the healing that needs to be done. And this is kind of like potentially gaslighting yourself into staying in a particular situation when you know that it's not meant for you. So I do see something that is going to be shifting for you. I like that. Now you have to shift it because something was very difficult to see at first and now it's here. Could be thinking of a Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Aquarius energy. We have fixed sign, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius. What is the energy surrounding this Hierophant. What is the energy surrounding the Hierophant energy? Thank you. Wow, cards keep popping off the table. Tell me more about the energy surrounding the Hierophant. Thank you. Again, another card off the table, but this one popped up. Five of Swords. Someone's walking away. Oh my gosh. So this means that someone's hanging on, though. It's almost like you're dragging yourself through the mud. And it's like they're not doing it to you. You're doing it to yourself energy? Oh my gosh. What is the overall energy of this message? Six of Wands in reverse. This is not a celebratory time for you. You're not feeling that kind of energy during this time. That makes me feel like you're going through a particular battle within yourself, telling me that you're going to have to reignite that spark within you. It may involve art. Tell me more about the Ace of Wands. Card off the table. Tell me more about the Ace of Wands for Sagittarius, September 15th to 30th. Too many cards. Tell me about the energy surrounding the Ace of Wands. This new adventure, this exciting journey, whatever it might be. It is an active step. It is a flame. It is a spark. It is something you're grasping firmly. Ooh, Three of Cups. This could involve friends. It could involve celebrations. It could involve others filling each other's cup. This is interesting. This is something that it feels like it's a sense of a community. This makes you feel like you're having to get others on board with what it is that you're doing. You cannot do this one alone. This is something that you're going to be fighting for, something that means a lot to you, that you're willing to put a lot of energy into. What is the challenge for Sagittarius, September 15th to the 30th? Challenge could be money, could be trying to make a way to make this profitable. Staying focused on coins during this time. There's the Lovers on the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Cups, the Emperor. Wow. So this is a difficult. So there's a lot of energy around you that's kind of got you distracted from things. You have your feels are up in the emotions right now. And it could be really deteriorating you from being super focused on whatever it is. There's just this self-sabotage. So this makes me feel like you're having to really cut the cord and get really down to the straight facts of what it is for you here moving forward. Tell me more about the outcome of this message. We have the Devil energy. Tell me more about this Devil energy. It's Capricorn energy. That's very, very emotionless. It's fairly constricted, restricted. It's very much doing what needs to be done. This also can pertain to temptations. With the outcome of this message and the Ace of Wands, excuse me, with the masculine here and their sabotage, this makes me feel like there's going to be passion. There's going to be excitement. There's going to be quote-unquote love. It's not love, though. This is sexual energy for some of you. So for some of you, you're going to be hanging on to a particular connection that doesn't necessarily want you. They'll take whatever they can get if you're willing to give it. That's what I'm getting here. But there's no actual plans for anything further than just that, is what I see here. Advice for Sagittarius. King of Wands. Be the one that got away energy as it lands on the Ace of Swords. It's in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the Tower reverse. This is a little bit of a heads up telling you to be careful what you get yourself into, that love is not the same for one as the other. Love doesn't necessarily mean love to the other person. Love to you is love. Love to them is, well, if they love me, then I can get this out of them. And I think that's all that I need. And that person doesn't necessarily appreciate you for who you are in terms of love. So that's why there's a potential toxic energy here as the outcome, as a reminder to watch out what you get yourself into during this time, okay? We don't need something taking you off track. I've been up for a while. Oh my goodness. So I'm fairly tired. I should take a nap. Get my little baby rest. And I'll see you when I see you next. Love you tons.